Hey guys, I am working on fixing this laptop, Alienware. It's M17. It's one of the nice gaming laptops, and the laptop is not turning on. So, first thing we test is press the power button, see if it turns on. Doesn't turn on. We plug in the iPhone charger just in case, so we don't lose. All right, so this might actually take some time, and I want to make sure I have all you need is a screwdriver. But yeah, like I've tried to press it multiple times, try to hold it for 30 seconds and then see what happens. So it's been more than 30 seconds. Now I disconnect. Let's see if it is working. Nothing working. And then as you see, the adapter has power in it. The LED is on. We can measure the voltage on the adapter to see if there's actual voltage on it. And it's not overheating. It's plugged in nice. Now we try to turn it on again. That's not good. So this is a sign of bigger issue. Something might have been damaged. Now the next thing we can try is first unplug, flip it, and what we need to do is we need to disconnect the battery basically. So disconnect it, wait for a few seconds, connect it again, see if it will reset. The battery management system has protection circuits. Sometimes they trip because of a problem that happens, and that problem can be just over voltage, over current, under voltage. Something happened in the power, maybe the utility had an issue, and you just need to reset that basically. And if the problem is still there, it's going to trip again. But if the problem is gone, if it's temporary problem, this is not a good one. Let's find another one. It should be fixed after. So we'll see. Is this the right size? Yeah. I got this screwdriver when I used to work for ABB. Used to build industrial robots with ABB program PLCs, control and automation, stuff like that. And they gave me, my job gave me this. My boss actually gave me this. He knows I like gadgets and stuff like that. And he gave me this. But anyway, I still have it since this was in 2012. Actually 2011. And that's when I used to work in Istanbul on building basically robotics and control automation projects before I moved to the US. But I've been here in the US since then, pretty much. Time goes by so quick, man. It's crazy. It's bizarre because yesterday I connected an old hard disk to this. And I'm so scared that a virus might have, or some malware attack happen to this laptop. That'll be so disastrous, man, if this is true. I actually I have a software platform, an AI startup basically, and I designed a vibe engineering platform that allows you to engineer stuff with conversation basically. And that got a hack attack a couple days ago when I was going live, and I neutralized it, and I actually damaged the institution that was attacking me. But maybe they also were able to do something after. Oh, what the hell? Damn, I think this is dirty. So I don't want to lose screws, so I'm gonna there's some oil in here. What the hell? Why is there oil? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's definitely not enough screws. I'm gonna put them here. I'm gonna take this aside. And actually, I'm gonna record it with my meta glasses. It will give a perspective of what I'm seeing. And then later on, I'm gonna post it on TikTok or on X, where I share some of my work. All right, pull up your sleeves. Let's see if this is still loading. All right, so what we see so far, the battery is flat, so there's no swelling in the battery. This means the new battery, I recently replaced it. So that's why I'm also concerned about power issues. It could be something else, but let's see. This one is not turned on. So we have to turn on the neural controller. It's basically connect to your wrist, and then you can control your glasses, and then the screen on the glasses can see what I see basically, and can record a video basically. So that's okay. So it's vibrating right now. This means it's trying to connect. It should connect soon. It's taking a long time for some reason. Come on. But yeah, there's also a button here. I can use it to record on the glasses itself. Come on, connect. All right, still blinking. Almost there. Come on. Yeah, it's taking longer than normal. All right. That orange. Oh, connected. I think. It's not sensing my neural connection. Let me see. It should be able to sense my motion. Basically, when I do this, it will vibrate, and then I know it's working, and then I see something on the screen. Oh, I felt a vibration. No. Man, that sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna use this. I guess I have to hold it. Not working. I don't know. Okay. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I'm gonna get this to clean up some of the dust that I see. There's like some white dust, which is very odd. Why is it white? Almost like a moldy color. So I use this wipe to clean it. And I will use, let's see. I have a cleaning brush. Oh, I actually have that. It's perfect for this, if I can find it. Damn it, where is it? Alright, so Let me see. Get on memory. Oh shit. Alright. Sorry about that. Yo. Alright, let me see. Here. So it's a little maintenance kit that I have, but I had a nicer one that's perfect for this that I can't locate right now. But pretty much you need a brush. I have these two. This one for dirty, this one for like tough surfaces. So first I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. Let me show you what I'm doing here. Just cleaning up the dust on the fans here. This was white, now it's all clean. So yeah, so it's not too bad, to be honest. There's another way to clean it. Yeah, so I'd like to see if there's anything else loose. No, that's good. Okay, there's more dust coming out. Okay, it's very nice. Very nice. Alright, so like really the main thing I need to do is just to unplug the battery and plug it back in. But you know, since we have it open, might as well clean it. Okay, not working. Well, but let's see this one. So looks like so this is a glue that goes on it just to stick on here so it doesn't cause any problems later. And I'm looking at the power circuit right now, and since this one is not working, I'm just gonna take it off. Actually, let's try again. Now, hard disks are becoming so expensive because also RAMs. A lot of people don't know that your RAM and your hard disk now is using chips that's made by similar manufacturers. So we don't see the problem in the hard disk yet, but we'll see it soon. But like right now, RAMs are so extremely expensive So there's this one that I have and this one. So there's two RAM. I think it's 16 gigabits by 16 gigabit. And then, so a total of 32. What's this? During the call. Who's calling? Why did it think I'm on a call? Wow, that's so weird. There is something going on with this too. Gonna have to shut it down. It thinks I'm on a call. Yeah, that's not. No. Alright, so let's see, anything else I need to worry about? Yeah, like this is an Alienware laptop, like I said. It's one of the coolest brands. Except it breaks very often. It always has power issues. It's like one of the most common problems for Alienware. And people use it for gaming, so it's expected to stay on for a long time, as you know. Right. I'm just double checking the connectors right now to make sure everything is in the right place. I already see red flags, but that's all right. Minor issues. Right, so the one way we need to disconnect is this one. To be honest, looks like the connector is broken. Whoever installed it may have broke this actually. The hell? How is that possible? But yeah, so what I see right now is I see a connector here that connects to the battery, and then comes all the way to connect to the board here. So one of these connectors I need to disconnect. I don't have access to this one unless I unscrew the battery, which I may have to do. Or I need to disconnect this one. And what I see is the connector here is broken. So I don't know how did they break that connector. Kind of wild that they broke it and not replaced it. Yeah, I don't think I have much control of this. This dude over here without the actual connector. So interesting. So that's a bad job from Dell on Dell's side that they broke the connector when I sent it to them. Last time, like I said, they had a power issue. I sent it to them. It was smoking, the motherboard was smoking. So I knew it's like it's a PCB that needs to be replaced. So they had to replace the power circuit basically. And that's why you see these cables. Looks like they messed around with these cables. This one is loose. You know, the covers that goes on the fans and stuff are loose because they've been messing around with them when they installed that. And they, I don't know, you'd think it's a professional service and they would stick things, but they just like place it. So but anyway, apparently ROG is way better than Alienware now. All right. So as you see, this is the other side of the connector. And now you can see all these connectors here. So you can check the back of it, there's no swelling, so that's good. One thing I've been seeing is that the mouse pad is sticking out for some reason. And it looks like a bend in the chassis that causes that. And I'm trying to see if there's anything loose that may cause that, or actually the actual chassis is bent. It's so like delicate, hard to bend it back, to be honest. So literally, I don't want to break something trying to bend it back. It's not a major issue, it's just inconvenient. You can see it sticking out. The connection here is okay. In here, it's okay too. Screwed in. Not sure why. Anyway, let's disconnect the battery. All right, battery is disconnected. Let's wait for a little bit. Collecting some dust. All right. So there's really only too much you can do in these scenarios, and it just seems everything looks okay on my side. So it's most likely the battery management system did something to protect, and let's try to put it back on. All right. So now a moment of truth. We have to basically press the power button. Nothing happened. It's not good. Yeah. Let's see if this one will come off. Okay. How did they break this, man? Let's take it off again. So now we remove the whole battery from the board, just in case there is another thing on the board end. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit the power button for 20 seconds. So if there's any static residual charge in it, it will discharge usually. All right, let's see if that helps. All right, now we're gonna put the battery back in. See if that did anything. So this goes here. Put it the other way. All right. and connect the power. So no sound, no LED blinking, nothing. Now we're gonna try to plug in the power to the laptop, see what happens. There's not a single LED turn on. Nothing. There's no power. That's not good. So it must be something in the power circuit that they installed recently. And that's a problem because it should be working since they replaced it. So what the hell has happened? What I did last time, I took off my hard disk and I sent it to them because I don't want them to mess around with my hard disk. And that was a good idea. Alright, so I don't see anything working, so we give it like a few seconds with the battery connected. Now I have to turn on. The problem is there's not a single light turning on. Nothing. So that's not a good sign. Alright, so there is no power. Again, after disconnecting the battery, so it must be something on the input circuit, the AC circuits basically, that brings power from the power adapter in. Nothing is blinking, not a single LED. Damn. It's like it's not sensing any power coming in. So that's not good. Alright, the power circuit sits actually under this side, but I'm not gonna touch that today. We tried pretty much all the standard procedures to turn it back on, and it's a deeper issue. So all right, so that being said, looks like this is not gonna live today, which is a disaster because I have a lot of work to do on this laptop. So that's not good at all. Let's see. I have to put that back here. If I'm gonna send it back to them, let me see also. I don't know what the hell is this. They put, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. That's supposed to go on the hard disk, man. Why is it here? What the hell? It's supposed to be on a hard disk. Is there one on the hard disk? Let me disconnect it. This is hilarious, to be honest. So usually you get this for heat dissipation and it sits on a hard disk. I don't know why it's on. What the fuck has happened for it to go on there? And this should be a sticker on the other side, or thermal. Might be just thermal connection. And it sits here. Oh, there is one here. Oh my god, I can't believe it. This is crazy. When they installed this, they didn't remove the sticker, so that thermal part that goes on the hard disk is never been functional. So when they installed the hard disk for the first time ever, this has never actually worked. Fucking unbelievable. Man, I don't believe it. You know, it's kind of how it says remove on the sticker. Literally says remove. So you can actually cool your damn hard disk. This could be why there are problems. Because heat is pretty much one of the worst problems you want to deal with. And if you don't, you get screwed. See, it's sticking now. It's supposed to stick when you put it in. Man. Dell, whoever is working on their computer assembly, man, this is a terrible job. When they build these laptops, they have they only have a few things to do. They put the hard disk, they put the 2 RAMs, sometimes they select the Wi-Fi module. That's it, that's pretty much all they do. And they forgot to remove the sticker. Thank you very much. This is wild, man. I just don't believe it. Like, why the fuck they left this inside the chassis? So weird, man. I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but let's see now if this will turn out. Yeah, there's no power coming in any way. So, let me do this. Get the power cord all the way my way. Yeah. Oh, it has another slot for a hard disk. Where's the cover for that? Interesting. Okay, so it's not working. All right. I pretty much tested all the standard things that you would usually test. Just wonder if the power adapter has an issue. It looks like it's on, but that doesn't mean it actually works. So I'm gonna actually reset it all the way. So basically when you disconnect the AC side, you see the light is still on because there's capacitors that holds charge inside the power circuit, and they'll slowly discharge through the LED basically until the charge is all dissipated, and then the light will turn off all the way. So it'll take a few seconds for the light to turn off, even though, like, you know, there's no power coming in, because there's a stored power inside this. Alright, so you see the light is off all the way now. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is plug it back in. You see the light goes back in. Now we plug the power back. See what happens. Nothing happens. No lights whatsoever. Alright, I'm gonna take it back like this. Open top. I'm gonna stress the hinges too much. But no lights. Oh man, that sucks. Don't know what happened to this computer, but I'm gonna have to ship it back to Dell. It's not working. So one last thing I'd like to do. This sucks, man. Actually, let's disconnect the battery all the way and then try to turn it on with no battery connected. So since the battery is off, we know this is most likely an issue with the main power circuit, because even though the battery is not connected, we're still not getting any LED directly from the main power. No lights, no power, nothing. So what that tells me is we either have that power broke again for whatever reason, which means they didn't solve the source of the problem, or that they or maybe the power adapter might have a problem. That's actually, even though the lights is on, it's not getting any power to the laptop. And that's like you would always hope that is the problem. So just to do the standard way of testing is you plug it into another outlet. You make sure that it's not a, I already reset the surge protector on the power extension cord, just in case there was a short last night when this happened. Something weird, you never know. So I'm gonna take it all the way out. I'm gonna plug it into another outlet and try to power it from another one. Let's see what happens. So the light is on. No change at all. This means there's no power coming in at all. So try the power button. Nothing. Okay. Okay. So that didn't work. Just doing the bulge move. Disconnecting this power, the input power from the main power board, and to see what's under it. I see the sleeve is loose, but the connectors looks okay. So that's one other thing you could do. This is the main power bus that powers everything, and it seems all right. Has the thickest copper in the whole board, so when you press it, you can feel it. Also, this fan power is good. Let me see, this one is good. The other fan is connected, all right. Oops, we disconnected the Wi-Fi module, the antenna for the Wi-Fi module. We want that connected, even though I rarely use Wi-Fi on this thing. Okay, so let's see, what can we do? Sorry, this is okay. Interesting. It's just glued. Right. Antenna popped again. This means it's a bad connector. All right. Okay. So that's pretty much all I can do today to fix this. And if it's a main power adapter issue, I don't believe I have another adapter that's the same as of this one. Let me double check, see if I have another power adapter that's similar to this. Alright, so I'm gonna check the voltage and the minimum current required for this to run. So this is 240 watts. This is 180 watts, so that's not gonna work out in most likely 19.5 volts, 3.5 amps. Okay. Oh, it's actually 13.3 amps. Damn, that's a lot of power for this laptop. 240 watts, man. So this thing is not gonna do anything. So first of all, let's see what's the voltage on this thing. Maybe I have to open it to see that. But this may not even come close to turn on the power on that laptop because it's a gaming laptop. It's pretty massive power. So it says, yeah, this is 9.47 amp. So it's not gonna even give you the minimum power required to run it. And it's 19 volts, while this one is 19.5. So it's not gonna work either way. So do not try it. It's a useless piece of adapter. The problem is if you feed different voltage, you can mess up the electronics. So it's a major problem. The current is one thing, but the voltage is another thing. If you feed it with a different voltage, man, you can mess it up so bad. Even though it's a half a volt, which is considered low, it can be bad enough to trigger some circuit for under voltage. Yeah, it's not working. Well, gonna have to take off the hard disk and yeah, take off the hard disk, send it back to them. It sucks. I thought I fixed it. I thought they fixed it, but they didn't. Evidently, they did not fix anything. So that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna keep this on the hard disk. And put that screws back in so I don't lose them. Okay, that's good. Let's make sure that it clicks. Okay. Right. Now we have a few more screws. What's crazy is they shipped this laptop brand new with missing screws. And even when I send it for maintenance, they never put the last screw that's missing back into it. It's kind of like fucked up, man. Why? What are they doing? You know what this is this shit about? Why is it missing screws? Okay, so I'm gonna keep that hard disk safe and take this shit here. To clean it better. The desk is a little dusty. Nothing, no power. All right, the adapter might be the problem, to be honest. Because big chance that this is the problem. I'm gonna connect it here. See if that does anything. That's it for today. This is bad news. Ugh. So my main laptop doesn't work anymore and I have to send it to Dell to fix the power on it. That sucks. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream and figure out, stop the stream.